In the racing genre, there are generally two categories that the games fall into: realistic racers like Forza, and kart racers like Crash Team Racing. While the stresses of driving put into a video game sounds like fun, I found myself drifting, no pun intended, to kart racers. But out of the few games that do exist for the genre, it feels like none can beat the reigning king of kart racers: Garfield Kart. Mario Kart. Mario Kart's simple mechanics and controls make it easy for anyone to pick up and have fun immediately. Even if you're stuck in last place, you can still enjoy yourself by throwing blue shells and launching yourself in bullet bills. This is Nintendo's crown jewel of racing. However, they did try to make another kart racer. Yes, it was made during the GameCube era, and it featured a certain pink puffball. Its name was Kirby Air Ride, and it was awesome. Hi, I'm Slightly In-Depth Gaming, and let's talk about a game that's only slightly better than Garfield Kart. Kirby Air Ride is an absolutely fantastic kart racer. How do you beat Mario Kart's simple controls? Easy. There are only 2 buttons used in this game. How do you beat Battle Mode? Well, City Trial exists. But the most important question: how do you beat the Koopalings? Multi-colored Kirbys. It's genius. You can really tell a lot of love went into making this game. Especially my favorite part: the karts themselves. You see, in most kart racers, the first time you play, you go into the character select screen, see a bunch of people you may or may not know, you look, and you probably pick the coolest looking one. If you played multiple times before, you might pick based on stats. Crash Team Racing has characters split into 4 different driving styles: balanced, speed, turning, and acceleration. Mario Kart has racers split into weight, giving lightweights more acceleration and handling, while giving speed and, well, weight to heavyweights. This can be an interesting choice for a couple races, but eventually you get a preference to one character or style. Same thing with karts. Mario Kart used to allow you to select pre-made karts that were based on character and weight. Now, all characters have the option to pick from a huge number of parts for kart body, wheels, and gliders. Not a bad system per se, as each combination can lead to a unique set of stats, but again, it leads to locked preference. For example, when I first started playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I was super excited to try a bunch of different combinations. But then I found that Toad using the Biddy Buggy, Azure Roller Wheels, and Hylian Kite was simply the best combo for me, and ever since then I haven't really touched any other option. Kirby Air Ride takes the concept of selectable karts and elevates it to the next level. Not only does each air machine have different stats, they also contain different properties. Let's just look at 3 of the karts you'll find in this game: the Jetstar, Turbostar, and Wingstar. The Jetstar is pretty good for gliding and has the best handling in the game. The Turbostar has really good top speed and acceleration, but not so great handling. And the Wingstar is one of the best in the game for gliding, but slow on the ground. These air machines sound pretty lame, right? Well, I didn't tell you the whole story, because in reality, many of the stars have a second gimmick unique to them. The Turbostar, while having bad handling, can perform drifts if it reaches a high enough top speed before boosting, allowing for fast and fluid gameplay. The Wingstar, instead of landing hard on the ground like other karts, bounces, which allows you to keep your glide. The Jetstar also wants to take to the skies, as the longer it is in the air, the more speed it gains. The attributes of these stars not only make the choice between them a lot harder, but also, after you pick a certain vehicle, you as a player are forced to act in a different and new way. And the developers were totally aware of this choice. Unlike other kart racers, in Kirby Air Ride, you pick the stage before you pick a star. This means you get to strategize based on what stage you're going to and what elements are on that stage. Lots of gliding? Pick Winged or Jet Star. Sharp turns? Swerve Star and Wheelie Scooter are your best bet. Want to lose? Pick the Bulk Star. There's an option for every scenario. And going back to my earlier point, this means you'll never get a hard preference to one vehicle. Sure, the Turbo Star is one of my favorites, but I'm not going to pick it on Machine Passage, where a section at the end can really mess up my speed, due to there being sharp turns and not much space to take advantage of its main mechanic, big drifts. In my time playing both games, I switched between Air Ride's 16 karts more than I ever did with the thousands of combinations you can make in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Stats never made me play different, but with these stars, it made me take different routes based on what would benefit my star's mechanic the most. Alas, Kirby Air Ride never got a sequel, and it doesn't seem like Nintendo plans on making one anytime soon. So I think it would be interesting if Nintendo applied what they made in Air Ride into Mario Kart. The closest we got to more distinct characters and karts was in Double Dash, with the introduction of character-specific items. I'm all for them, but in Double Dash, the balancing is horrible. Like, Donkey Kong receives just a giant banana, when the Baby Brothers get a whole entire chain chomp. We don't have to ditch the part picking system entirely, but maybe we could have buffs given to the player based on what combination they chose. I don't know, but just something that would make me motivated to pick a different character from the one I usually do. We can learn a lot from Kirby Air Ride. A lot of games suffer from unappealing options. Why should I switch from a certain tactic, mode, or item when there's no reason to use the others? Party games fall especially hard into this trap because, well, they don't really have to try. Many people will only play the game one time at a friend's house or a gathering, so variety really isn't needed. However, Air Ride teaches us that party games can have enough varieties to sustain a single player, as well as still being accessible to all experience levels because of its incredibly simple gameplay. I'd love to see its principles leak into Mario Kart, one of the Mario series that is in desperate need of some innovation. And who knows, maybe one day we can get Kirby as a playable character too. Oh, dang, I didn't even talk about City Trial yet. Oh well. Hey guys, I'm back again. Well, obviously, because this is my channel. If you like this video, you should like and subscribe. And also hit the bell, because that was something I forgot to mention in my other videos. I don't really have a lot of news to go along with this outro. I just wanted to talk about an underrated gem on the GameCube. Thanks for watching. Bye!